Well, hello. I hope everyone had a happy 4th. I'm back at it with live videos. Today we're going to be talking about 5 tips on how to get through your day when you're exhausted. And we're talking about this because this is how I feel today. If you don't know me, my name is Becky, and I have owned successful businesses around the world and now am helping you develop your business within the health and wellness field. So, I know a lot of people were happy to get out. Everyone had off pretty much yesterday if you're watching this from the United States, and a lot of people also had off Monday. Not everybody, but I know a couple of you guys did. Personally, I feel like we are back at Monday again. I feel like we somehow ended up with 2 Mondays this week, which is not so much fun. So all this morning I've been kind of sitting around being like, I am completely off on what day of the week it really is. Not so happy. Hey, Noelle, how are you? Not so happy to have a Monday a second time around, but I'm thinking that maybe this will make us get closer to Friday faster. So not sure if that's going to work, but like I said, I know I'm pretty tired and I'm kind of struggling to get through the day, so I felt like that was something that I could share with you guys. So first tip that comes to mind on what to do when you're tired, trying to get through your day, is sleep. Yes, Noelle, it's very confusing. I am totally off all day today. Hi, Jeff, how you doing? So sleep is the first thing you want to do, right? If you are tired, go sleep. If you are a person, I know a lot of people that watch these videos have the availability to work from home, go take a little bit of a nap. Otherwise, make plans to be able to get into bed earlier tonight, right? We want to think good sleep hygiene. That does not mean you're going to go home and you're going to put on Netflix, because if you do that, we all know what happens. You end up watching like 9 seasons of whatever it may be, Orange is the New Black, and then you realize all of a sudden it's 4 o'clock in the morning and you didn't get any extra sleep. So turn off the Instagram, turn off the Netflix, get into bed a little bit earlier than normal, and make sure to catch up on your sleep tonight. You're definitely going to feel a lot better in the morning when it comes back around. Now, second thing that's going to help you get through your day when you're tired today, and this is what I'm actually going to go do when we get off our little live call today. Hey, Tom, how you doing? Is I'm going to go find some good food to eat. We want to make sure that we're fueling our bodies right. Personally, when I am tired, the first thing that I do, I go for carbs. So anytime I'm sitting there being like, hey, want to know what I would really like to go do right now is I'm going to go and buy a loaf of like French bread. That's how I know that I am tired. Hey, Paula, how you doing? Are you back in New York, Paul? Or are you still out in California? I'm sure you had like a great week out in San Diego, but let me know where you're at, because I was going to text you earlier. But so for me, it's always a warning sign that I'm tired whenever I decide that just like eating a roll is something that is completely normal to do. And I'll be honest, when I was in high school, that was pretty much my lunch every single day. My mom even used to pack it for me. She gave me a club roll. That's what I ate for lunch. And I was pretty much exhausted through all of high school, and I wasn't fueling my body properly. So something to think about. What you want to do is you want to make sure to kind of like up your protein and find other things you could do that are energizing. Noelle, that sounds awesome. Pomegranate tea and energizing tea. I could probably use some of that. I might have to go find some or stop by your house this afternoon. Hey, Sean, how you doing? Tom, see, it sounds like you got a strategy too, right? We have to be careful. I know a lot of people, we tend to go for like coffees in the morning and stuff like that. We want to make sure to work through and not completely rely on those things, but we can absolutely find foods, things we can actually chew and eat. Hey, Stephen, how you doing? Glad you're able to join on the videos again. And we can definitely find foods that are going to kind of help fuel our body. So you want to make sure you kind of up the proteins that you have in your body. Hi, Jeannie, how you doing? And then also make sure to have still a little bit of carb, make sure that it's a balanced meal, but you definitely want to kind of get some good proteins in there. Next thing you want to do, hey Kristen, how you doing? Hope you had fun watching fireworks yesterday. I love the pictures of you guys out there. Next thing you want to exercise. So I know it kind of sounds a little funny, right? When you're exhausted and you don't want to do anything and it's tough to get through the day, exercising is probably the last thing that you want to be doing on your list. But it's really going to make a difference. And if any of you guys have ever watched my videos before, you know that I don't necessarily advocate that you have to go and you have to join a gym, especially for those of us in New York that gyms are kind of expensive. The idea is that you want to be able to move more, get your body moving. So after I go have my healthy lunch that I'm going to go have after this live video, I'm going to go and I'm going to take a little walk. Nice in New York, I can pick a couple blocks, go ahead around a couple corners and see what I can kind of find. But by just getting up, getting some fresh air and kind of getting moving is great. If you want to go on a run, if you want to go to a gym, that's awesome. But there's always things that you can do to kind of fit in just a couple extra minutes that's going to help give you some energy. So exercising is step number 3. Tip number 4 I got for you guys goes with prioritizing. There are a ton of things that are on my to-do list, and I keep looking at it, and the more I look at my to-do list, the more tired I actually am just by staring at it. And that becomes a really daunting task that kind of messes with what my motivation is. So for you guys that have also watched my videos before, you know that I actually worked in cancer research for about a decade. Now, what I find really interesting is we always had this slogan when you think about like prioritizing. For me, the standard is anyone going to die if I don't do this? Now, I might have worked in research, but I'm not a surgeon. I'm not a doctor. So to me, that's kind of the way that I'm thinking about today, right? There are things that I've put on my list that I know are not going to get done until Friday, and that's going to be okay. Everyone's going to live. We're all going to make it through today. And what I'm really prioritizing are the things that 100% absolutely certain have to get done today, and then everything else is just going to kind of fall in place. And that rolls into tip number 5, which is to cut yourself some slack. Sometimes we like to think that we're all superheroes. I know personally I do. I know, Noelle, you're probably laughing at me saying this. Yep, I can tell by the little hearts you're giving me right now that you're actually probably pretty impressed that I decided to put this one on my list. But sometimes we need to give ourselves a little bit of slack. I know today's a little bit of a difficult day for a lot of people. I'm completely feeling it today. And it's something that we have to just do the best that we can and kind of move forth. Laura Allen, I'm not sure if you were able to actually make it on this. I know we were talking earlier, but one of my friends, Laura Allen, absolutely amazing. She asked a group of us to post what our goal for the day is. And everybody was writing like, oh, I want to make this sale, or oh, I want to close out this deal, or oh, I want to, reorganize everything in my garage. And I wrote back, I'm like, I just want to make it through today. That is it. That is a goal that I find absolutely achievable. I know that with the other steps that I gave you guys that I'm going to do myself, I know that's going to help. I'm absolutely going to have mercy on myself. Thank you, Noelle. And those are my tips for today. So we're going to get back to our regularly scheduled programming tomorrow, where I'm going to share a little bit more with different training and tips that you can do and use for your business. But I hope today on Wellness Wednesday, everybody gives themselves a little bit of self-care. Take it easy on yourself if you're one of those other people out there that's having a double case of the Mondays this week. And make sure to head over to facebook.com/BeckyNova24 to be able to follow my videos tomorrow, which you will see again at just about 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Or share this with a friend of yours or coworker that you knew is also exhausted and probably does not want to be in the office today. Thank you guys very much. Have a happy Wednesday, and I'll see you all back here tomorrow. Bye.